Today. And hello, Facebook. What is up, guys? Hi. Hi. What happened to my throat just there? Anyway, hi. How is everyone? It's Thursday again, and here I am again. Another week, another fun topic to talk to you guys about. Let me fix my camera Instagram. Sorry, you're a little, it'll be easier. Yeah, that's better. Hi, guys. Hi. So let's say some hellos. Here comes everybody. Instagram, you're rolling on. Facebook, you're rolling on. Yeah, so I am so honored to have you guys, as always. I hope you know that. I'm grateful to be a part of your health journey, just your life in general. Grateful that you trust me and welcome me into your home or wherever you are, into your devices every week. So thank you so much for that. And we're growing with new followers and fans every single day. And that's incredible. And there are so many more people we can reach with this message of hope and inspiration and belief in their bodies. And I wanted to come to you guys live today and talk about something that comes up a lot for us and for me, especially privately or in my clinic, or with people I'm working with, or new people I meet, and they're just curious about, what it is I do. And they ask all the time, which one of your books is best for me to read? Like, if I only had to read one book, which one is best? It's a good question. I think it's a really good question. I have 3 books, just so you know. This is the first baby. Chill Out and Get Healthy. I love this book for like the younger girls, like the 18 to 25 range, the ones that are either in college or just out and are just trying to get a grip on, their health and just some smarter things that they can do now to help them age more gracefully and just stay healthy. And then my most recent babies, this is really for the more general population. So we have Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, and we have Body Belief. These are, my 2 best-selling books. These guys sell a lot. They reach a lot of people. And not that Chill Out and Get Healthy didn't do a great job, and she continues to sell that book. But these 2 sell, these 2 reach thousands and thousands of people every year, which is an incredible honor. And you'd be surprised. It's like we're about at 10,000 here and about at 10,000 here. There's 8 million women dealing with fertility challenges and 20 some odd, 30 million women dealing with autoimmune conditions. So we got a lot more people to reach. So you guys need to be my advocates here and talk to everyone about these books and the importance of the information in these books. So for you, what books are the best for you? Well, this one is kind of obvious. If you're on a fertility journey, trying to get pregnant, trying to optimize your fertility, thinking about getting pregnant at some point, Yes, You Can Get Pregnant is your book. It is the ultimate guide to everything on how to improve egg quality, how to balance your hormones, how to support your lifestyle for fertility, how to think to support your fertility. There's a roadmap in there of a 7-day plan of from supplements to diet to lifestyle to mantras. It's the mind-body approach to fertility, and it covers everything. And I've read every fertility book out there, and I really like my book. It's the book, It Starts with the Egg, is fairly similar. She wrote her book after mine. But of course I'm going to choose mine over that because I get into really the lifestyle and the emotional piece, which is not really discussed in many of the other books. And to me, the emotional piece is huge. And you guys who are on the fertility journey, you need more support in that department. You need not just the supplements and not just the diet, but what else can I do to manage my stress, to heal from the trauma of this experience? What else can I do to support my mindset so I feel ready and less scared of becoming a mother, unpacking those beliefs and understanding like the best ways you can support yourself, right? So yes, you can get pregnant. If you are thinking about purchasing it, you could go over to yesicangetpregnant.com and check out the resources that I have available for you that come with this book. There's a daddy diet, there's shopping lists, there's meal plans, there's so much information. It's like a one-pager website. If you go to aimeeraupp.com/yesican, no, that's a lie. If you go to yesicangetpregnant.com, you can check out the freebies that come with this book. So I'm basically giving you the inside to the freebies before you even think about purchasing the book. And it's in paperback and in Kindle or ebook version. And like I said, it's the ultimate guide. I wrote this book when I was 36, 37, and I went on to get pregnant naturally and easily at the age of 40, following all of the advice that I have written in this book. So keep that in mind. I've helped women, thousands of women over my 15 years of clinical practice, and so much of this book really applies and helps. And then I also followed this advice, and it worked for me at the age of 40, and I gave birth right before my 41st birthday. So, things that we really get into in Yes, You Can Get Pregnant. I would say my number one mission in the book is empowerment and education, right? So to understand that your fertility doesn't completely fall off a cliff at the age of 35, to understand you have so much more power in optimizing your health and your fertility, and in optimizing your egg quality, balancing your hormones. There's so many things that you are doing right now that are disruptive to your hormones, and there's so many things that you can start doing right now that would balance your hormones, right? So, each chapter is broken up into that. And so the first chapter is all about you have the power, and I'm here to remind you that you don't have to hand your power away, and that the fertility doctor or your gynecologist or the internet does not rule your fertility, nor does it know about your individual fertility. And so to understand that you have so much power here, understanding how your body works, although I go through everything from the brain to the ovaries to the thyroid, how everything functions from a Western medical perspective, and then from a Chinese medicine perspective, which is what I'm trained in both, but I'm currently a Chinese medicine doctor. And in Chinese medicine, we say that women should be able to conceive until the age of 49 if they live in accordance with the Tao, if they live in accordance with the way to support themselves in nature and in life and in love and in how they eat and how they move and relationships they keep. So I give you all the tools in there. And again, from a Chinese medicine perspective, this book goes deep on that level. So it gives you insight into something that you probably don't even know about, and so many additional tools. And then I give you what I call your fertility rejuvenation plan. And so it's all about, like, your fertility isn't broken. It's not an on-off switch. It's just that you might be here on the spectrum and we can slide you over this way, right? So I go over important things like getting back in touch with nature. So again, living in accordance with the Tao. If you want to maximize your fertility later in life, you really need to become friends with nature again. And really, I think at any point in life, but getting outside, walking barefoot in the grass, getting some sunshine, unprotected sunshine for 10 minutes every single day, detoxing from our electronics, as I'm looking at electronics all day on Thursdays, having downtime before bed, not having TVs on in the bedroom, right? I give you like plants in your house. I mean, all the lifestyle tips to help bring nature back into your life, to really then get your body functioning in accordance with nature, because your body is naturally designed to conceive. You just need to properly support it. And our current society is not allowing that. So you're going to have to make some changes. I give you all the tips on what to eat for optimal egg quality, optimal nutrition. I give you all the tips on how to steer clear of environmental toxins, which is really important as well. We've introduced over 100,000 chemicals into our environment. These chemicals are endocrine disrupting chemicals, and they're doing a number on your hormones and on your egg quality. And then I go into mental and emotional, which again, there's really very few fertility books out there that do this. And this is such an important piece. The biggest piece I see with a lot of women is they're following the diet, they're doing the supplements, and it's still not working. Their FSH is good, their AMH is good, their thyroid is in check, still not getting pregnant. We got to work on the belief systems. I've made a whole practice of that. My online coaching is basically that. I'm working with women on their beliefs. Yes, I'm tweaking their diet and I'm tweaking their supplements based on their genetics and their hormones and my Chinese medicine perspectives. But my favorite part of my coaching and what I do one-on-one in the clinic is the mental emotional piece. I really help you unpack your beliefs that might be limiting you from truly achieving every single thing you desire in your life. So I go through all that in the book, and then I give you a 7-day plan, putting it all together. And then at the end of the book, I talk about fertility enhancing tips and ways to overcome common fertility challenges. So I get into endometriosis, I get into PCOS, I get into diabetes and thyroid issues, Hashimoto's. And then I also have in the back of the book interviews with 2 top fertility doctors. And, you know, I love that because it just shares the Western insight and like what they think about what's going on. And so Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, I think, is a great starting point for anyone thinking about optimizing their fertility or has been trying to get pregnant and really just needs more details and more support. And again, if you head over to aimeeraupp.com/yesican, I'm sorry, I keep doing that. If you head over to yesicangetpregnant.com, you're going to see some really awesome freebies that I have for you that go along with this book. And, you know, it's always basically in the top 10 bestseller books on fertility in Amazon. And that's because it's a really solid book and it offers really solid information and it's got a lot of great reviews and we're always looking for more. So if you've read the book and you loved it, please go and review it because you help so many women when you do that. Your review helps so many women. And continue to tell people about this book because it's, you know, it's my heart and soul and I still stand behind every single thing in this book and I love it. And it, you know, like I said, it's reaching thousands and thousands of women and may it continue because it's so empowering and so uplifting and it's just the right dose of inspiration and hope with tangible advice that every woman out there needs. Okay, and so then there's this baby. So I wrote Body Belief just, well, it came out last year. I wrote it about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And this book is definitely a jump off from this book, even though this book is not necessarily about fertility. What happened when I wrote Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, I started doing all the research. I'd been in clinical practice for, 10, 12 years at that point. As you can imagine, my practice got much busier with fertility clients when I wrote a book about fertility, because all of a sudden I was on the map as this expert. And I want to be really clear. I don't think there's such thing as fertility acupuncture or fertility Chinese medicine. When you do Chinese medicine right and you properly diagnose your patient and you figure out exactly what needs to be tweaked in their system, their fertility thrives as an extension. So I don't practice fertility acupuncture. What makes me a fertility expert is a level of knowledge on everything that goes into fertility, from how the human body works to hormones to treatment protocols to conversing with your doctor to supplements to the current research. I'm always up on it. Always, always, always. And so as that was unfolding, the book's already out. I'm getting more and more cases, and then I'm getting the complicated cases. I'm getting the girls that have been to more than one fertility clinic, that have had more than one miscarriage, that have tried all the diets, all the supplements, still not working. And what I started to notice, and you'll see it, I talk about it in Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, was that this underlying theory started to really come to life for me when I was writing Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, that basically every woman who's dealing with fertility challenges either has an undiagnosed or a mismanaged autoimmune condition. Autoimmune conditions are things like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, celiac disease, gosh, why am I blanking? That's so funny. Psoriatic arthritis, colitis, psoriasis, eczema. There's I think over 300 different autoimmune conditions that are out there. And so what I started to see was that all of these women in my clinic were actually dealing with these undiagnosed or mismanaged autoimmune conditions, and no one was treating that. Everyone was just looking at the little compartment below the belly button and telling her, your AMH is this, your FSH is this is how many eggs are left, and these are your odds. And you're this old, so, you're basically never going to have a child. And no one was looking at the whole picture. And like Laura just said, I love that your approach is so holistic. Thank you so much, Laura. You know, endometriosis, PCOS. Thank you, Laura. Like, what was going on with me? I'm moving, and I've been packing all day. I had a little bit of a brain fart. Yes, other autoimmune conditions that are super common that I see all the time: endometriosis, PCOS, Hashimoto's, celiac, any GI issues like colitis, interstitial cystitis, Crohn's disease, rheumatoid, psoriatic arthritis. So there's, you know, those are some. Lupus. Oh my God. This mortgage process is insane. I just got a text. Do you have a second to chat? No, I don't actually. Thank you very much. I'm on my Facebook and Instagram Live with my people, and I don't have time to chat about my mortgage, because I chat every day with you about my mortgage, and every day there's something different. So anyway, yes. So body belief comes out of that I started to see this trend. And I started talking to more and more doctors about it, and especially Dr. Jeffrey Braverman. And, you know, he was already into this and had seen it. And I started to see, okay, what I'm doing in Yes, You Can Get Pregnant is working for these women. However, I think we need to like up the game a little bit more, because I started to see like, oh, I got to get even stricter with certain things. So Yes, You Can Get Pregnant is like a gluten-free, dairy-free, or limited dairy, soy-free, low sugar diet. Super healthy. I talk about the importance of eating foods as close to their natural state as possible, but there's still, I don't talk about like nightshades or nuts or beans or grains in that diet. It's a very general health-based diet. What I started to see was my endometriosis girls, my polycystic girls, my Hashimoto's girls, 100% they have to be gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. They might even have to watch lectins, which are in nuts and beans. They might not do well with nightshades, right? I started to see this whole subset of a population. And so I wanted to write another book, and I had a relationship going with Hay House, and they weren't really interested in a fertility book. Because it's kind of not totally their demographic, even though at the time it wasn't. Now it's shifting. But so they said, how about just a book on autoimmune in general, because it's affecting so many women and women in their prime. And so I said, all right, that's perfect, you know, because autoimmunity and fertility challenges are basically because of this autoimmune. So I'm going to write this book about helping women heal their autoimmune conditions. And by doing so, I'm going to make them more fertile, if that makes sense. So a lot of my girls that are in my clinic that have endometriosis or polycystic ovaries or Hashimoto's, I have them follow this diet, not this diet, because this diet's a little stricter than this diet. Just what you want to be more strict, but it works. It works. It works. It works. Endometriosis, this is where you need to start. But even more, what this book does, it layers right on top of this one, is there's 3 pillars in there, and it's all about reconnecting to yourself so you can renew your body beliefs and then reawaken your health. And so what I say in the beginning of the book and how I feel, and you guys should know this because you've been following me for a while, I can tell you what to eat. I can tell you when to sleep. I can tell you how to move and how to meditate and all this. But unless I teach you to live in your body again and reconnect to yourself, unless I give you those tools, nothing I tell you is going to stick. And so to me, the cornerstone of radical healing, the cornerstone of achieving your health goals and your health dreams, whether it's to lose weight, to heal an autoimmune disease, to have less brain fog, to get pregnant, to manage endometriosis, to manage PCOS, you've got to work on your beliefs. You've got to become your own fan again, or for the first time. You've got to begin to live in your body again and understand how you are talking to yourself, how you are nourishing yourself or not, how you are moving through your world. So you reconnect. That is the basis of everything I teach. And so body belief really gets to the basis of that. Reconnect to you, which I do so in Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, just in a little bit of a different way. And I did so in Yet Jill, I'll Get Healthy, slightly different way, you know, so reconnect. So then you can renew your beliefs. I give you all these awesome tools on how to shift your beliefs about your body, about your life, how you function in the world. I give you a lot of research that shows you What you think up here impacts everything in your life and in your body. That your brain has everything to do with your health. Every single thing. The thoughts you think impact everything from your behavior, which impacts your health, from your thoughts that impact your behavior, that impact your health. Every single thing. Your thoughts impact your physiology. Your thoughts impact your behavior. Your thoughts impact everything. So you've got to work on that piece first. And then I give you the Reawaken pillar. So it's reconnect, renew, and then reawaken. And reawaken is the diet and the lifestyle plan, which is just better if you suspect you have an autoimmune condition or if you know you have one. So, you know, it kind of just depends on where you're at. But like, if you're not trying to get pregnant, but you generally don't feel well, this is your baby. If you're trying to get pregnant, and you've tried everything in this book and you're still not getting pregnant, this is where you go next. Or you get both and you kind of pick and choose what's going to work for you. But if you're trying to get pregnant and you know you have endometriosis and that is what's causing the problem, or you have premature ovarian failure, or you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, or you have Hashimoto's, this is the book. But I still recommend both because this book really is geared specifically at fertility. Meaning the mental emotional piece. But in Body Belief, I give you all the tools. So let's go through. And here's the thing with Body Belief, if you guys get this book, what you get for free with this book is the resources similar to what I have for Yes, I Can Get Pregnant. For Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, you get a free 5-hour digital course with this guy. So if you go to aimeeraupp.com/book gift, you get a free 5-hour digital course with your purchase of Body Belief. It comes in audio, it comes in ebook, it comes in paperback, and it comes in hardcover. So I made this 5-hour digital course for you because I want to give you so much. I want to give you everything you possibly need to radically shift your health because that's what you freaking deserve, right? So if you head over to aimeeraupp.com/book gift. And then another thing that we have for you is my quiz. Why am I blanking on the link for that, Beth? Maybe you can post it. I totally forgot. Let me see. Oh, here we go. If you go to aimeeraupp.com/health quiz, you can also take my quiz and then figure out what book is best for you. Plus, you get some awesome freebies from me. There's like a free guided meditation I send you, some discounts on products and stuff. So if you go over aimeeraupp.com/health quiz, take the quiz and I'll guide you based on the answers to that quiz where you need the most support. So we figured that out for you, right? If you go to the top of my website, aimeeraupp.com, there's a fertility quiz there too. So if you haven't taken the fertility quiz, I think that's a really good place for any girl trying to conceive. But if you just want general health, go to aimeeraupp.com/health quiz, take that quiz. But basically, if you're waking up feeling exhausted even after sleeping 7 to 8 hours, if you have brain fog, if you have poor skin, if you have eczema, psoriasis, allergies, sinus issues, inability to lose weight, inability to gain weight, poor digestion, body aches, hormonal imbalances, this is where you start. Male or female, this is where you start. And you take advantage of my free 5-hour digital course because why wouldn't you, right? 5 hours. You don't have to do it all. You're going to own it for life. You do it whenever the hell you want. There's yoga, there's cooking demos, there's lectures, there's PDFs, there's homework. There's so much that's going to help you radically shift your health. So I would take advantage of that. And then again, if you're trying to get pregnant, but you know, if you know you have endometriosis, PCOS, or you've read the books out there, you followed a diet like this and it still hasn't worked, then you need to up your game. Okay. So does anyone have any questions? Let's see. So good. Thank you. Instagram, you're a little quiet today. Beth, my Women's Hormone Bible, Pregnancy or Not, you need this book. You guys are great. I bought both and have fertility challenges. I've been working extensively with naturopaths for years and no one says I have an autoimmune condition, but it could still just mean I have one. I just can't get to the root of why I can't get pregnant. So this is for you, Karen. This is the book. I would follow the protocol in this book to a T. I would work on the beliefs. I would follow the diet. It's an autoimmune paleo diet / Chinese medicine diet. But if you've tried and you've been working with a naturopath, like you're exactly the person that needs to upgrade from Yes, You Can Get Pregnant to Body Belief and follow that protocol. Because chances are, yeah, it's an underlying autoimmune condition that no one's figured out. And then, like I said too, Karen, you get the free 5-hour digital course, so why not? This link doesn't work, huh? Healthy quiz. Is it just health quiz, not healthy? I think it's just health. I think Beth put an extra Y in there on accident. Try just health quiz. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there we go. Okay, it was overlooked for 6 years. Yeah, so Laura is in my Yes You Can Get Pregnant community. She's one of my Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course students, and she had been trying to get pregnant for many years without success, and had endometriosis that was overlooked for 6 years. And then now we're on top of it, and she's going to be pregnant in a month or so. I'm going to purchase this book now. Vegetarian, can I still follow this diet? Yes. So it is not a vegetarian diet, but I have vegetarian options on the Body Belief resources page. So, you know, head over to the resources page. I talk about it in here. I think it's aimeeraupp.com/bodybelief, and you can get all the resources, and I give you tips and tools on how to do it as a vegetarian, okay? And then also take advantage of the digital course, because I think it's great. And I'm so excited you're going to order it. Yay! And again, for all you guys who have read the books and love them and believe in them, please leave reviews. I can't tell you how much it helps. It helps us reach more people. And I know my teachings have changed your lives, so I would love for us to be able to spread that to others. So thank you so much in advance for going over to wherever you purchase the book and leaving a review. All right, guys, no more questions. I'm going to go and get back to packing my house because we're moving, okay? Love you guys. Have a great day. I won't see you next week because I'm taking the week off because I actually move on Thursday next week. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. Happy Memorial Day to all those in the States. Goodbye.